Building Your Empire with SophieZo. Happy Wednesday and happy last day of May. Well, at least at the time of this live broadcast, this will come out in June for the podcast version. So happy June to those of you listening on Apple Podcast or Spotify or wherever you listen to your podcasts. So today we're going to go back to the mindset of success, of growing your business, going to the next level. Because success, no matter how you define it, isn't just about the strategy and the implementation and the tracking, etc., of the strategy. That is very crucial. That is very important. But if you have a doubtful mindset, a fearful mindset, a scattered mindset, that will detract from your ability to truly create the strategies and do the implementation you need to do, and track things and know what's working and what's not. And mindset helps you stay in the flow and or get in the flow and make things happen in so many different ways in doing different things. So today I'm going to go over 4 things that can help you keep, grow, maintain a mindset that's going to take you to the top. First of all, staying focused. Focus is very key to the mindset, to the ability to implement your strategy and track it and watch it and all those things. Because life is crazy, life is busy, and so it's easy to get distracted by all the things going on in life or all the great ideas you have in your head of all the things you want to do in your business, all the services you want to offer, the products you want to develop, the webinars you want to do. All those different things can really take a brilliant mind like business owners and entrepreneurs have, and turn it into big scatter zone, and can lead to shiny object syndrome and things like that. It's best to pick 1, maybe 2 ideas, launches, whatever you're looking at doing, and focusing on them from start to finish, mapping it out, the strategy, the plan, the team, the KPIs, the metrics, all the things, and then building out the project, and then implementing the project, setting up the data tracking the data, and following that through to the finish to see if it's working, if it needs to be tweaked, if it needs to be redone, whatever the case may be. Can it be repeated? Is it a rinse and repeat thing because it is successful and it can just be maximized and things like that? So, 1 project at a time, 2 tops. I like to break things down either quarterly or monthly, depending upon the overarching goals for the 12-month period you're working in, whether that's the calendar year or the next 12 months. That big goal needs to be broken down into 90-day sprints, and then generally speaking into 30-day sprints. And sometimes it may even need to be broken down into weekly sprints, especially when it comes to the actual implementation of the strategy for a set launch date, because generally speaking, things you're going to create and launch are going to take minimum of a month, sometimes 2 to 3 months to actually do the things, create the things, the copy, the content, all those things. So, it can get really crazy if you're trying to do that for multiple products or services at the same time. Number 2, get better every day. We all have areas where we can improve. That can be in the mindset area. It can be in our copywriting. It can be in our metrics tracking. It can be in our delivery of our services. We can always do a little better every day. Now, we are not perfect and we're not looking to be perfect, but we are looking to be the best that we can be each and every day, no matter what that is. And again, that's not about perfection. That is putting in your best effort, doing the best that you can do for any given moment of the day and week and month and year. So make it your mission to turn every day into an opportunity for growth, learning, and self-improvement, especially if you hit a wall, if something happens, a mistake is made, a deadline is missed. Use it for reflection and growth and learning to see how you can improve upon that process, that thing, whatever it may be. Third, believe in yourself. You got this. You really do. You wouldn't have started this. You wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't something you really want to do, so that you can really do. And you've just got to remember, keep that awareness of you got this. Pardon my language here. I'm going to get very explicit, but one of the things I repeatedly say to myself is, I'm really fucking good at what I do. And I'm not perfect, but I am really fucking good at what I do. And you may not want to take it to that extreme of, language, but you're never going to make it to the top. You're never going to get to the next level if you don't believe in yourself. And if you don't get rid of any negative self-talk that says, you're not good enough, you're not strong enough, you're not smart enough, that stuff has to go away. And you have to reframe those things into positive things, whether that be mantras, affirmations, or just being your own cheerleader. Wake up and cheer yourself on every day and create an unshakable belief in yourself that you are good enough, smart enough, strong enough, whatever enough, you are enough to get to the next level, to go to the top, to have the success you desire. And last but not least, accept your flaws. Again, we are not perfect. We are humans. And expecting perfection and trying to be perfect and not doing anything until it's perfect is going to be a massive brick wall that is going to stop you in your tracks. It's going to keep you from succeeding, keep you from achieving the goals and dreams that you have. We are all flawed. We all have our things in us and around us that, are flawed. Some things you can learn from, grow and change and develop a better aspect of it. You can be better at it. Certain flaws you may be able to change into strengths, and you can do that, but don't kill yourself to do that. I mean, if it's a flaw and it's just something that is ingrained in you, if you want to fix it, or I don't like that word, fix it. If you want to change it, because you're not broken. When you're fixing something, that implies that you're broken. It's not about being broken. It's about having a flaw, something that is not at its best level within you, something that is, maybe you've got a bad temper. Maybe you've got, you get easily frustrated when things don't go your way. The things that can be little like that, but they can be showstoppers. So the first step to growth and personal development is accepting who you are, warts and all. I mean, like I said, and it's a broken record, but I'm going to tell you, we are not perfect. We can't be perfect. And the best we can do is do the best that we can, strive toward perfection, but don't make that the end all be all and say, I can't launch this new service unless it's perfect. I can't launch this new product unless the marketing is perfect. You've got to start somewhere, and then you can tweak and change and grow and learn and change it to where it can work. So when you recognize that, there are flaws, there are things you're not good at, there's things that cause you to slow your progress, slow your growth, recognizing them, being aware, because awareness of all the things around you internally and externally is a very crucial piece of success and a part of mindset and a part of getting things done. Because if you're kind of sort of going around in oblivion, just, magical thinking, okay, I want $1 million. I'm going to sit on the couch and I'm going to just wait for it to drop in my lap. Okay, that's magical thinking. That's not going to work. And that is a flaw. And that's not necessarily in you. That might be a flaw in what you've been taught, how you've been raised, how you've been coached, because there are business coaches out there that are saying, just put it out there and the universe will deliver. No, there's a bit more to it than that. And you've got to understand what your flaws are, and you've got to work with them, not against them. And you can work to improve them, make them better. But remember, you're not broken. You don't need to fix them. You just need to be aware that they're there, learn how to work with them, perhaps learn how to overcome them when that's a possible thing and it's something you desire. and go with it and go from there. So to wrap it up, mindset is very key to your success. And again, that's success how you define it, whatever that means to you. A positive, strong, focused, aware mindset is going to help you get farther faster than one that is distracted with shiny object syndrome, one that is obsessed with the mistake you made last week, last year, 5 years ago. The mind that says you're not good enough. Those things need to be addressed and be, taken care of and changed or modified or, let go of. Because in certain cases, it's just as simple as letting it go. And yes, for me, Elsa from Frozen, sing the song, let it go. I do that sometimes when I'm really feeling the need to reinforce that in myself. Do things like that are going to remind you to let it go. It's not the end of the world. Learn from it, grow from it, move on. And then, of course, we are all flawed. Accept it, work with it, not against it. Try to change it if it's changeable and you desire to change it. But always remember, you're not broken. You don't have to fix it. You just have to be aware of it. And you can change it, work with it, adapt it, whatever the case may be, to make it less of a detraction from that success mindset that you need to get to the next level and beyond. So thank you for stopping by today. I appreciate everyone who listens, subscribes, etc. And I look forward to seeing you again next week.